I can always count on Alan Walden for a morning chuckle. For instance, this one he posted on Facebook. Or how about this cartoon? Yes, Alan has the same dry sense of humor that I remember from our New York days, working together in the WNEW newsroom. And how about this personals ad? Bachelor with toilet paper seeks single woman with hand sanitizer for some clean fun. Boy, do we need a sense of humor these days. But that's not the only sense we need. We need a sense of community. I know we all get mad at Facebook, but I say thank God for the ability social networks give us to stay connected, especially now. My family recently held an online reunion that brought together sons, daughters, in-laws, grandchildren, from Oregon to Pennsylvania and Ohio to Florida. We needed to see each other, talk to each other, assure each other that we're all okay. We needed to hear each other laugh. And our sense of perspective. You know, history's a wonderful way to help us keep a crisis in perspective. How does the corona pandemic compare in its impact to the flu epidemic, a scourge that killed about 50 million people or more, including my mother's mother? Yes, we're facing a financial tsunami with consequences yet to be determined. But study what our nation went through after the market crash of 1929. It was the worst financial disaster in the history of the industrialized world, spreading panic and poverty everywhere. And it lasted for 10 years. How about our sense of hope? Martin Luther King said, if you lose hope, somehow you lose the vitality that keeps life moving. You lose that courage to be, that quality that helps you go on in spite of it all. Today, as dark and ominous as things seem, keep hope alive. Don't lose the dream. Nurture that still, small voice that whispers, things will get better, because they will. And don't lose your sense of composure. Stay calm. Don't panic. You know, it's difficult to deal with any crisis when we're freaked out. A few years ago, I was flying our plane to a conference in Las Vegas when we flew into a terrific thunderstorm. Suddenly, we were caught in the violent vortex of up and down drafts that would shoot our plane 1,000 feet up and then instantly drop us a couple of thousand feet. My wife and my passengers were terrified, and I wasn't feeling too happy myself. But I kept hearing the words of many of my past instructors saying, fly the plane, just fly the plane. In other words, don't lose control, don't panic. If you do what you've been trained to do and you stay calm, you can survive. Shortly after the explosion that could have doomed Apollo 13 on its way to the moon, I asked Jim Lovell, the spacecraft commander, if he was worried. No, he said, I wasn't worried, because worry is a useless emotion. I was too busy fixing the problem. Yes, worry is a useless emotion. It doesn't fix anything. It does sap our energy and deprive us of any joy or happiness that we might experience in the moment. So during this crisis, folks, let's don't lose our senses. Let's keep our sense of humor, our sense of community, our sense of perspective, our sense of hope, our sense of calm. And if we do, I think we'll survive.